Hello! Today we'll learn how to convert strings to numbers. So download this file from the resource section, 03 convert string to num zip, and put it in your Fasten projects folder, and then unzip it. And now you can delete the zip file and open the file, and inside it you will see a new program, convert string to num asm. So let's open it and let us run it first to study the behavior. Run and compile. And now open your project folder in command prompt and then navigate to this directory. So we'll copy this directory and cd to it. Right click, paste the path and enter. Type dir and you should see the exe file. So let us run it. Press enter and it asks you to enter a number. So we enter a number, let's say 2. Press enter and it returns 3. We run again. We enter another number. Press enter and it returns 79. So this program takes a number which you enter, convert it into a number, and then increases it by 1. Remember that whatever you enter here is a string, and that's why you need to convert it into a number before you can perform any kind of arithmetic operation. So let's see how it's done. So we include the necessary lines for every program, and again we specify the size of the input maximum as 16 bytes, and here we have the string to ask the user to enter a number and the output string in this format. However, this time we have a different format specifier, %d. D stands for integer or number. So D means digit, which means integer or number. And then we have the usual variables for the Windows API functions, and here is where our code starts. So this is where it prints the message, enter a number. So it pushes the string to the stack, enter a number, and then prints it. So we get this prompt, enter a number. After that, it gets the handle, the input handle, which is referring to the command line. And this input handle is being used by the read file as usual. In the previous lessons we have seen this. So now it reads whatever you input. For example, if you input 78, it stores it in this input string. Input string is declared here as a variable. Next, it converts it into a number. So this is a new function called string to unsigned long. Long here means a big number, long integer. Unsigned means without negative values. But even though we put here without negative values, we can still enter negative numbers. It will still work. Let's try it. If I enter -5, it will still increase it by 1 and you get -4. So this function string to unsigned long comes from the Microsoft Visual C runtime library. So we include it here as a new extra line. And the first parameter here is the base. So in this case, we want to convert this number, this string, into a base 10 number. End pointer is leave it as 0 or null. String to unsigned long takes the input string, which is the number you enter here, the string, and then converts it into base 10. And the result is stored in EAX. So the next line will get the result here, which is the numeric value of the string, in this case 78, converted into a number 78, and then store it in the variable called number, which you declared up here. Now that you have stored the number in this variable called number, you can now increase the number by 1. So this is an arithmetic operation. INC increase means to add 1 to the value stored in this address. So this is how you increase it. So whatever number that was stored in here will now be incremented by 1. And the rest is the same as before. You now call the print function to print the number. So the first parameter of the printf is the string that you want to print, and the second parameter is a number that you want to insert inside the string over here, %d. %d is the second parameter, which is a number. So now you come to the next line, you exit the process. So this is how the program works. So do feel free to experiment with this, to modify, to perform other kinds of calculation, to get a grasp of how the conversion of the string works. So that's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching.